Hi, everyone. Before we begin this podcast, I just want to um, pretty much, get a message out, Kokoa for Maui. So, pretty much, if you can please, donate what you can, um, or even just, share your support for the people of Lahaina, the residents of Lahaina and Maui. Um, but you can donate it at the American Red Cross, the Hawaii Community Foundation, the Hawaiian Council, Maui Food Bank, Maui Humane Society, Maui United Way, Public Schools of Hawaii Foundation, River of Life Mission, Salvation Army Hawaii, and World Central Kitchen. Pretty much the people of Lahaina, Maui, really need our help, and pretty much the whole area of Lahaina is pretty much gone, um, raised down by the fires, and there's a lot of people who are displaced. It's going to take years to rebuild, but a lot of people do need your help. So please donate if you can, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and start the episode.
The following podcast is brought to you by NT2099 Media and Entertainment and is part of the J Radio Network. You're listening to The J with your host, Kennedy.
Hey, what's up, everyone? You are listening to The J, the TOMICA podcast edition, episode number 14. I'm your host, Kennedy, and this is a podcast where we discuss TOMICA releases, and we also talk about other diecasts as well. So, let's first discuss the TOMICA news, and this is for October releases. This was just released as of just a few days ago. So let's go ahead and start with number 17. We got another Isuzu Elf, and every month it seems like there's an Isuzu Elf, which is great because Isuzu Elves are wonderful and they are big sellers. So this one we have a truck vehicle. So this one is telescopic. Let's look at the photos here. Oh, wow, I wonder how high it'll go. But for the most part, you get the suspension, a boom telescopic vertical, and it turns, and movable steel wheels. And this one will be replacing the number 17 Ferrari Roma. So I think that's really cool. Again, Isuzu Elves are something you definitely want to jump in on because they sell so quickly. And don't be surprised if, when people usually get these Isuzu Elves, they usually buy several of them. So then we have the 117, the Nissan X Trail. By the way, both of these are the regular normal releases. We'll go about 550 yen. And this one, the Nissan X Trail, has suspension, and it's replacing the number 117 Toyota GR Supra, but the color will be in red, and if you want the special first release, you can get it in white. We have a new Tomica gift set, and this one's Rumbling Rocks. Play with big construction site, construction vehicle set. And this one's cool because you get the signs, and you get a Subaru Sambar Tomica construction transport truck, which has suspension, a UD Trucks Quone mixer truck, which has a rotation mixer, and a Hitachi construction machinery loading excavator, the EX8000-7, with a movable arm and rotate cab. And you get 4 signboards, and it says here 10. Okay, it's the little, I guess you could say, these little sand things here that go into the sandbar. So this one will be going for 2420 yen. So yeah, I'm gonna look forward to that one. That looks pretty cool. Tomica World, you got the Rumbling Rocks big construction site. So This one looks like a re-release because I know they did something like this before, but this one's a newer one. This one will go for 5280 yen. As you can see here, does it come with? No, it's just the set itself. I don't see any mention of it coming with any vehicles. Yeah, Tomica Minicar and Tomica Town Doro are sold separately. So pretty much what you see is what you get. You get the you can turn dial and the excavator to carry the earth and sandballs. It is possible to switch to various routes with a switch. Open the tunnel lever, rocks will roll around. You can switch routes with a pitfall lever. Catch sandballs with a big crane. Turning the handle raises and lowers the bucket. Arrange Tomica on the course and open the gate bar. You can enjoy Tomica's simultaneously departure play. Early assembly completes a large construction site, and you can enjoy rolling Tomica by hand or uneven and rug courses. You can play together by incorporating it into the layout of Tomica Town, sold separately. So, there you go right there. Cars Tomica, you got the C30 Lightning McQueen Sheriff type and the C33 Todd Standard type. For the premium releases here, we got the Subaru Impreza WRX. This one has suspension, and I think it's the first time I've ever seen a Subaru Impreza WRX for a premium line, so that's pretty cool. It's number 23. This one here is the Tomica Premium Unlimited. And this one's going to be two popular, well, actually three popular ones here. Okay, so what you're going to get here, you're going to get the 04 MF Ghost Toyota 86 GT, the Natsuko Katagiri vehicle. This one's probably going to sell really quickly, so you better jump on it when you have the chance. This one will have left and right door opening and suspension. Right here you have the Tomica Premium Unlimited 05 Detective Conan RX Amuro Toru. So we are seeing another re-release of Amuro Toru. Interesting. And another re-release of the Tomica Premium Unlimited 09 Wangan Midnight Devil Z. So what is the difference? I am not so sure. But because I do have these already, but perhaps because these are on the I wonder if that they don't just come with the plastic cases like mine did. But the Wangan, that's really interesting. You know what? Let me get mine real quick. Hold on here. Okay, so these are definitely going to be re-releases. Surprisingly, because they just didn't come out too long ago. But I think the difference is that when they came out originally, they were in these like plastic blister packages, and these packages had the blister, it had the box inside the blister, and the vehicle. But this one, it looks like now they're going to incorporate the image that was used on the blister card on the main box. And it's the same thing with the Wangan Midnight. So, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. It's the same thing if you missed it before. I mean, if you didn't, these plastic blisters came with the box anyway, but pretty much these are just re-releases. I'm a little surprised that they're, because it hasn't been all that long that these were released already, but I guess with the new packaging, and just the box release itself without the plastic, I guess they kind of, I guess I understand. But that's it pretty much for the Tomica releases. Yeah, it says here there is no change in the product body as it will be a package change product. So yeah, these are just package changes for both the Detective Conan Meitante Conan RX-7 Toru Amano and the Wangan Midnight Devil Z. So it's all good. For me, I just definitely want this one. I didn't get it when it was first released, so I definitely want to get that one now. A lot of people who actually probably owned it and probably are selling it with the markup are probably like pissed off right now that they that they have to that new releases with the new packaging are coming out. But hey, you know what? I'm just glad that Tomica are giving people another chance of getting these. Um, but yeah, thumbs up. I like these releases coming out. Again, I just want to remind everyone that um, for next month, let's go back here real quick. For next month, you got the Toyota GR Corolla, the Mountain Rescue vehicle, and the UD Trucks Cool and Tank Truck. So just remember that. Got some big ones coming up next month. For August, you still got these right here. You got the Mazda CX-60, the Nissan Sakura. You got the Zoo set, and you got another Medi Braver Custom Toyota High Medic Ambulance, Tomica Job Laborer JB03, and then of course you got the Savannah RX-7 SA22C in green. Not a big fan of the green. I didn't order this one, but this one I did order. So, Takahashi Keisuke, anything with an initial D are definitely going to sell out quickly. It's been off and on. I noticed that sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. And these ones are for the Takara Tomy Mall. And this is again for August. But again, a lot of good releases. Oh, by the way, this one right here, the Zoo set. Usually it was like $2,600 and then $2,200, and now it's down to $1,600 on sale on Amazon Japan. So take advantage of it while you still can. Okay, so before I get into my unboxing section, I just want to say that for those of you who are still wanting to get the famous car collection, they are still available. Of course, the first one is cheaper at 990 yen, and then number 2 through 6 are about 1969 yen on Amazon Japan. You definitely want to get it now because once they're out, they're out. And as you could see right here in the bottom, people are setting their prices now for all 6 at 59,400 yen. So people are going to be demanding for a lot of money for these because they are not, toy shop. Usually the things that you would find in the stores and stuff. They were released as a book from Asahi. So it's a little bit of a different thing because it's pretty much a magazine feature versus a toy feature, and it's a little bit more pricey. But the first 6 definitely feature on the first cars released from the automobile company that Tomica did. Not the same first colors that they were released when they first came out, but pretty much an alternate color, but still paying a wonderful homage to the original car releases that were released in were first released in Japan way back then. So with the 6 now out, this leads us to number 7 right here, and this one will be coming out on August 22nd, and it'll be the Nissan Bluebird SSS Coupe. Number 8 will be the Mitsubishi Lancer. Let's see if we can get number 9 or 10 here. Here we go. Number 9 would be the Toyota Crown Patrol car. I don't see a 10, but here it is. The 10 will be the Toyota MR2. 11 will be Mazda RX-7. The 12 will be the Nissan Silvia. I'll definitely get that one. I'm looking, everything's all mixed up. A 13 is Toyota Corona Mark II hardtop. 14 is the Toyota Sprinter Terreno AE86. I'll definitely get that one. Yeah, everything's all mixed up in terms of finding the various vehicles, but 15 is the Subaru Impreza WRX STI. 16 is the Subaru Levorg. At 18, you get the Nissan Leaf. 20, you have the Lamborghini Countach LP400. 21, and up is not listed yet, so maybe they're still deciding. The 17 is Honda NSX-R. 19 is Subaru Impreza WRX Type RA STI version 5. So quite a bit of cars coming out, and pre-order if you can, so you know you're gonna get it. So far, they've been available, and they're not too difficult to get if you order from Amazon Japan. You'll get it not long after it's released, so they tend to send it pretty quickly, but they are all awesome. I do recommend it. I do recommend also getting the binder that comes, to store your magazine. The binder is about, here it is right here, 1650 yen, but that equates to probably like about $11 or so, or $12 US. So, yeah, I'm really digging this. I really love the Famous Car Collection, and I can tell you right now, these are going to be high collector's items, because they're not probably as mass produced as the regular. Granted, Tomica does release a Isuzu bonnet, a Mazda Cosmo Sport, and other cars in a variety of colors every few years. But these versions are right here. Pretty much, again, they pay homage to the original, and they are definitely premium releases, not the regular standards. So. Let's actually start on the ranking, and we're going to start off with big camera. We're going to do things a little bit differently this week, but so we got the number 1 right here, which is the Dream Tomica SP, the special Shikawa Hachiware, and then you got the pink one of the Tomica SP Chikawa. 3 is the Takahashi Keisuke Initial D Premium. Tomica Premium, that is. And then number 4, you get the Takara Tomy Dream Tomica Cup Noodle Collection. This one, I think this one is just for the single item, so they just grouped them together. Whatever one you want to purchase, I suppose. Number 5, you get the Dream Tomica, the Mountain Rescue Vehicle box version. Number 6, you've got the Nissan Honda NSX3 set coming up. I actually was looking towards this, but this one was a little higher than the retail price. I'm like, that doesn't look right. So I'll wait till it probably goes down. If it goes down to 1990, under 2,000 yen, I'll definitely probably jump up and purchase it. But let's see here. Number 7, you got the Tomica Premium Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 4 or 6, actually, the GSR. I like that look, especially with the transporter with the black and white. I really like that one. At number 8, you got the Dream Tomica 161 Cup Noodle with tab. You got the Nissan Sakura. At number 9, you got the Toyota. Was it number 10? No, this is the Mercedes EQS, actually, the one I recently got in black. 11, you got the Mazda CX-60. At 12, this is the Subaru Impreza WRX Type STI version. Again, this one was also up in price. Definitely want to see it go down a little bit because it looks like it was more than retail that when I saw it for. But number 13, you got the Savannah RX-7. It's SA22C. The 14th is this Zoo set. Number 15, you got the DeLorean Back to the Future. 16, you got the black version of the EQS of the Mercedes. And then 17, 18, 19, 20 pretty much are the Disney Tomica Parade Suite floats. So you got, let's see here. Yeah, you got Rapunzel, Sally, Winnie the Pooh, Buzz Lightyear, and Mickey. So interesting that the Mickey one's the one that's selling the least out of all these, but overall, yeah, that is pretty much the big camera rankings. And let's go ahead and check out the Yodobashi. And we are going to go to the rankings here. And let's look at, yeah, we'll just do, well, actually, no, let's go to diecast. We need to make sure we are looking at the diecast cars right here. So, what do we have here? Okay, at number 1, we have the Takara Tomy, number 137, Japan Coast Guard Super Puma H225 at first place. At second place, you got the Hot Wheels HNK OK 72 Stingray convertible. Third place, you got the Disney Tomica Collection Mac Cars 3 types. Fourth place, we have the Tomica Long Type number 133 Kobelco All-Terrain Crane. Fifth place, you got the Toyota Noah at number 50. Sixth place, you got the Isuzu Elf sign truck or car. And number 7th place, you got the Hino Profia Trailer Nissan. And the 8th place is Nissan GTR Patrol Car Box. So, but let's say that we want to just look at Tomica only. And we'll see what is the popularity ranking right now. We got the number 9 Komatsu New Excavator in box format. Second place, you got the Tomica Premium, the Skyline Turbo Super Silhouette. Third place, you got the Emergency Vehicle set. In fourth place, you got the Tomica CO5 Jackson Storm. I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, that's Cars. Okay. I was like, what? Okay, but yeah, that's for the Cars film. Fifth place, you got the Studio Ghibli Kiki's Delivery Service with Gigi the cat. Sixth place, you have the Tomica number 78, the Honda Civic Type R. The seventh place is the Nagoya City Fire Department folding ladder truck. And eighth place, you have the Tomica Cars Lightning McQueen Intro Type C16. So that is it for Yodobashi. A little bit different from Big Camera, but it's all good. Hey, what's up everyone? So, here is another unboxing segment for the Tomica Podcast edition of the J. And this one here is the Tomica Famous Car Collection. And this is number 6. So this pretty much completes the first 6. And then after that, we will see bi-weekly releases up to, I believe, 60 various cars. But I think the first 6 are the special ones because they usually tend to reflect the first vehicles released by the automaker. And this one is the Mazda Cosmos Sport. So let's go ahead and open up and check it out. Okay, so here is the Mazda Cosmos Sport. Got the little Tomica right here inside the box area. And you got the magazine that it comes with. Let's check out the magazine first. So here we go with the Mazda Cosmos Sport. And it looks like the first vehicle released, it was number 16. It was back in 1971. It was released as white, and it only cost 180 yen. So then they released in 1971, number 45 was a patrol car, and at number 75, in 1972, they got the Ultraman. So that's pretty cool that they did do an Ultraman, car. So I think I've always said that, that would be cool because there's so many vehicles released during the Ultraman era, various eras, since there's been so many series. But if you look at the old ones, cars are really cool. But heck, I would love to see those re-released in today. That would be wonderful. But then you got 2003, 2011, 2013. Get the blue with white stripe. I like that one. You got 2015. This one looks like another patrol car, an orange. 2015. You got an Evangelion nerve car. And then 2018, you got another patrol car. But as you can see here from the 1971, it does use the red interior, but it was a white vehicle. But this one, in the famous car collection, is a black with the red interior. So you got the pocket cars right here, an article about it. That was during a time when, I think was that the one that was released in the U.S. or is that when they went through the name? I forgot. I was reading about it, and I'll probably talk about it more. But these are the pocket cars, and then again 1974 releases of vehicles. And here's another one. Well, this is just for the actually upcoming cars. This one is the Mazda Cosmos Sport. The story about the car. But number 7 comes out on August 22nd, and the price goes up to 1999 yen. Here it shows 1790, but actually on Amazon it goes for 70 yen. Now it goes to up just a few, 20 more yen. But the next one will be the Bluebird SSS Coupe. And this will be number 7 in the series. So this one's August 22nd. So yeah. Whether or not I think I'll continue, but I don't know. It gets kind of pricey when you think about it. So, but I'm just glad that I got the first 6. So that's, for me, that was more important than anything. But let's go ahead and check out the Mazda Cosmos Sport. Here it is right here. Let's see if I can get it focused. Can we get a good focus on that? There we go. Got the suspension. Yep. Got the red interiors. I'm hoping the doors open. Yep, doors do open. So there you go. I like that. Red interior, suspension. But this is a really, really awesome vehicle right here. I think it's a really good contrast to the 1971 release, which was white, and now you get a black one. So I know there's some people who wish that, I wish that the famous car collection was the actual original releases in terms of the actual original color, but I do not mind that they use a different color as long as they use a newer molding and things are much more to modern standards. That's what's more important to me. And just paying homage to the original, that's just perfectly fine. But Mazda Cosmo Sport, this is really cool. So this is number 6, and again, you get this with a magazine, and granted, the magazine's not many pages, but when you think about it, even if they were selling it for 1,000 yen and then you add the car to it, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But yeah, I might get number 7. I mean, it comes out on August 22nd, which is about 2 weeks from now. So we'll see. But yeah, it's just we're going to be cranking these out, and it's just all about catching up, and hopefully they don't sell out too quickly. So, but this is the Tomica Famous Car Collection, and this is number 6. Definitely a must-buy. Okay, so as we have opened that number 6, here's the Tomica Famous Car Collection binder, and here you can see the magazine for number 6, and then you can see the magazine for number 5, the magazine for number 4, magazine for number 3, magazine for number 2, and magazine for number 1. And looking at this, looks like I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more. So if I want to, if I plan to get up to what do you call it? So yeah, if I'm gonna plan to get up to now my head's just going out here, but yeah, if I tend to go to number 19, I'm thinking right now number 7's coming out. I mean, I still have a lot of space, but then if I intend to get all 60, then I'm gonna have to buy more binders. But the binders are a little pricey at $16. I don't like that. They should be a lot cheaper, but that's how they make their money, right? So but yeah, this is pretty cool. I like how everything's organized and collected and easy to read. So if you do want to protect your magazine, definitely get this Tomica Famous Car Collection binder. Definitely worth it for that purpose. Just a little pricey though. At well, considering our dollar is doing better than the yen, it comes about $12 or $11. Not bad. But in Japan, yeah, it's a little pricey. Okay, so I mentioned in the last episode that if I was to get this, this Shimajiro Sea Park shuttle bus, since I got it in a blister card right here, if I got in a box format, then I would open this blister. So let's go ahead and open up the blister. Okay, so I opened the number 109 Shimajiro Sea Park shuttle bus. And it's I accidentally ordered the blister pack, but now I got the box version, so that's why I opened this one up. And not to say that blister packs are bad, it's just that what I like about the Tomica box version, and there is no difference in the price. Sometimes you might see the blister ones cheaper, but really there should be no difference. But what I like about the box version is that if you want to put it back into its plastic baggie and put it back in the box, and maybe in the future if you plan to resell it, you can. Whereas the blister, it just becomes an open product. People throw away the blister cards once they get them. So, but yeah, this is it right here. Kind of like the pattern. You can see the seating. That's really nice. It is. I don't feel any suspension, but I like the windows right here, really nice. I like the clear windows and the actual overall design of the vehicle. See if I can get that focus right here. It's really well done. You got the Laguna 10 Bosch logo right there, and then another one right here. Again, really well done. I like it. Definitely worth purchasing if you don't have any buses in your Tomica collection. Buses tend to go really quickly, so. But glad I was able to get the box version and now an open version right here. You know, before I get to more Tomica stuff, I want to talk about the Hot Wheels stuff that I got recently. And this is the 5-pack for the Hot Wheels Drift. And part of the reason why I wanted this, there's a lot of good cars on here, but it's just this AE86 right here. This is the one that I really wanted this set for. The set's really inexpensive. You could get it for about, I think, under $6 from Target, but it's called the HW Drift, and definitely worth checking out. The other one I got was this. It's the one I've been talking about, and I did not get it in the US store. It's a Japanese card, as you can see right here. So I did not want to do a lot of hunting for this, just for this one vehicle. You know, I'm a big Nissan Skyline fan. This is a GTR R32, but still, the Godzilla collaboration here was really, really awesome for me as a collector. And I've been wanting this, and I'm sure maybe I'll see it in a store, like maybe a dollar store, maybe several months from now or next year. But the thing is that they're just too hard to find. People are just buying them all every time you see them on the page. So the fact that I got this, I'm kind of happy. Even though I have to get in Japan, how much did I pay for it? So it's about 800 yen. So in American dollars, comes back to about $4 or $5. So not too bad. But yeah, I definitely would not want to pay the prices that people are trying to sell it for on eBay. Especially, you know, just for something that's just new. Yes, a lot of people say, oh, you factor in a lot of gas and so forth, but still, you know, I would never pay $20 for something that may come out and you may see it on the pegs. I guess it depends on your patience. If you can wait it out, then definitely do, because see here. Because this is another one that was hard to find. This one, I found it on a dollar store. I thought I would never see it, but you know, there were like 8 of them that I saw in various dollar stores, and just glad I got this one right here. It's the 88 Honda CRX. There's other Hondas that you could find in the stores, but this was the main one that I wanted, mainly for that gray look. I like it. It's really cool. And again, you could probably find this in your dollar stores right now. They just came out. Let's see, another one that I like. Let's see here. Pardon me while I look. Okay, this is the one. Okay, slightly bent card right here, but I do have another one that's a little more flatter. But this is the 89 Mercedes-Benz 560 SCC AMG. On Japanese websites, for Hot Wheels websites, they call this the Yakuza car. Not in the US, people look at it as just a black Mercedes-Benz, but in Japan they call it the Yakuza car. And it's a really cool looking vehicle. But yeah, you know, actually, let me go ahead and put this here. see here. Okay, so this is a better car. Here we go. And this one is a little bit... Yeah, let's just do this. Let's go ahead and open this one up. Okay. So here is the... So yes, this is the Yakuza car. You know, the 89 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC AMG. You know, I think it's actually it's gaining popularity in Japan, believe it or not. I think it's because a lot of people are having fun calling it the Yakuza car, but it's really sleek. Of course, because it's sleek, you're gonna get some of your fingerprints on it, so you gotta be careful on that. But I like how you get the details inside the interior right there. It's like the speakers or something like that. Another thing I like is, look right here. You've got side mirrors. You know, most of the time when you buy a Hot Wheels, they do not come with side mirrors. But so far, it looks like both the Honda CRX and the AMG do come with side mirrors. Does this one come with one? No, they don't. But yeah, I think that's a plus that the Honda CRX and the Mercedes here do come with side mirrors. Another one I want to talk about is this Alfa Romeo car transport. I love the red, white, and black, similar to the Liberty Walk double set of the that just came out from Hot Wheels. That was really nicely done of the Skylines, but this one is really well done of the 155 VXTI. These ones go about $16. There is a Nissan Silvia one that I talked about before. I don't like the paint. I think it's one of the most disgusting looking Silvias I've ever seen on die-cast metal. I think Hot Wheels dropped the ball on that one for that transport. But for the most part, I think this one is really nicely done. Stays to the basics. The red, white, and black really works, and it's just really a beautiful looking vehicle and transport. The Tomica versions of the new transports are coming out, but they're starting at 2,600 yen, and I don't like that. You know, before they were like 1,900 yen, but 2,600, that's just too much of a jump in price, and I hope they bring that down. But these are the Hot Wheels that I got recently. Okay, the next one we're going to check out here is the Honda Civic Type R. This is the number 78, and this is a 1/64 scale. And the Type R is one of the newer vehicles that just came out, and something that I've been looking forward to, and here it is. Got suspension right here. This is a regular release, so you're not going to have opening doors, but I do like the white and black. Look at that contrast right there. Yes, look at that. The front, really well done. I like the actual detail of that. And you can see the Honda logo right there. Really well done. Gosh, look at the cars even lowered. I like that. And then, of course, you got the black spoiler right there with the red detail. That's really nicely done. I have to admit, this is a very well done Tomica right here, number 78. Definitely one of the better ones I've seen from the normal red label. But yeah, really cool Honda. Let's see here. So next up here, let me get it ready. Now this one is actually a brand new one. Okay, put this here to the side. Okay, so what we have here now is the brand new EQS by Mercedes. EQ scale 1/68. It's number 47 in the series. This is one of the latest ones that just came out. And here it is. This is the EQS Mercedes. Sleek black. You get the Mercedes logo right there in the front. I don't feel... Nope, I don't think it has well, does it? Or no, I don't think it has suspension. Let's see. No, it doesn't. So, but it's really nicely done. It's a little dark though. You got dark tinted windows, smoky. But for the most part, if you want something with color, you can get this in white. But it goes up for a little bit more from what I saw on Amazon Japan, where this one was like about 300 to 400 yen, which is typical for a red box release. But the first edition release, which is in white, I believe, that one goes for like a little over 900 yen. So I didn't want to spend that much. But this is pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so next one's Lamborghini Huracan STO. This is 1/62. This is number 11 in the Takara Tomy release, and I have to say that this one I was a little shocked that it came out because I think this is I'm not sure how many years ago, but I was not expecting to see this to come back on Amazon Japan. But here is the vehicle right here. Got a blue, orange, and black look. It's really sleek looking. Kind of reminds me of a McLaren vehicle that someone, Tokyo Racing Girl, I think that's her Instagram or YouTube. But look at that. This one, it's a little bendy. I don't feel any suspension on it, but it's a really sleek car. Like the detail that went on making this. It's really interesting, the spoiler. I thought it was going to be die cast, but it's actually rubber. But it's really well done. And again, you can find this on Amazon Japan. Just started popping up recently. That's kind of the cool thing about Amazon Japan is that when you see a Tomica that hasn't been around for a year or two, sometimes you might see it pop up on Amazon for a cheap price. So definitely, if you don't have this in your collection, definitely go ahead and reach out and get it. And the last one I'm opening is the TOMICA Premium, and this is the Japan Air Self-Defense Force T4 Blue. It's here. That's kind of hard to read, but Blue Impulse. There we go. T4 Impulse. But yeah, this is the Self-Defense Force, and it comes with various parts to put together to make an airplane. So kind of makes you understand why they didn't put it in a box as a vehicle that's already assembled. It's because it would require a bigger box because of those wings right here. But yeah, this is really cool. But yeah, this is the Japan Self-Defense Force T4 Blue Impulse, number 22 in the Tomica. Another one that usually is out but came back. I think I feel the let's see here, because I know that's there we go, here we go. It also comes with a black stand for your airplane. So there we go. These are the parts. I'm not going to put together, but kind of want to show you how this Tomica Premium looks, or what it comes with at least. Here it is right here. Okay, everyone, so that completes our episode. Before we go, I just want to plug the Instagram of tomica.official. This is the Tomica Instagram page or channel, whatever you want to call it. And you can see here the pictures of some of the upcoming releases of the Cup Noodle, and then of course the parade floats for Disney, the NXS set, the Initial D. There's a lot of cool things coming out. And again, I just want to say that that's one thing about Tomica that I love, is that your ability to get the cars is, you know, is going to be big. I mean, you're going to get what you want, and you know the schedule is consistent. Unlike Mattel's Hotbox or Matchbox, which are all over the place. More so Hot Wheels that are just, I'm finding things at dollar stores that came out back in 2022. And that kind of shows you what the heck is going on with distribution right there. It just doesn't make sense sometimes. So, again, I did show some things that, such as the Honda Sierra X, the Mercedes-Benz Yakuza car, what Japanese call it, and the Gojira, Skyline, and some I found at dollar stores. The Gojira one I got on Amazon Japan, but that's how it is. I mean, maybe Target or Walmart, for a lot of people, is just no goes because chances of finding things, if you're not there first thing in the morning or before noon, you're pretty much SOL. You're not going to find it. And I was at the store just a few days ago at Target, and usually I don't get a chance to go there at 8 a.m. I only got there because I had a doctor's appointment, and when I was there, um, met another collector, and he says that he's usually there first thing in the morning, and he usually gets things. Um, the Godzilla one. He said that he found them several times at the store, but he's there at 8 a.m. So those people are very hardcore about it. And he's actually a person who collects, but he also sells on his site. And I mean, it's all good. There's a lot of people there that you see who are scalpers, or there who are customizers, or people who are just pure collectors. But you know, I I understand the mindset of a lot of people. There's a lot of YouTubers that way. Those who get it for their viewers or their fans, or those who get it for the sake of making a profit. Everyone can do whatever they want. It's all good, but I think if anything is that you have to make the decision if you want to support that type of distribution and type of um, s- you know that type of collecting lifestyle. There's some people who just go online, and for Hot Wheels collectors who just buy the really hard to get stuff online through the website. That's all good too. Um, but I think if anything for Tomica collectors, you know that the releases are consistent. Once they are out, um, maybe if you are living in Japan, and even if you're not living in Japan, through Amazon Japan or eBay, Amazon Japan definitely because it's a lot cheaper. But you can get what you want. Sometimes Amazon Japan does sell out, but they do come back within the next few days. Um, Unless it's a product error and the company has to release things. Takara Tomy has done that before, um, but for the most part, they've been consistent, and things sometimes go on sale, and you can get them a lot cheaper. So, um, yes, Tomica does cost a little bit more than a standard Hot Wheels, but um, there's something about Tomica with its quality uh, that is important. So usually when I am at the store and Hot Wheels collectors start talking about what they found and so forth, I immediately let them know I'm a Tomica collector, and that kind of surprises them that that yeah, this guy is willing to buy stuff from Japan, and yes, that's the kind of collector I am. The same thing I do with my trains. I get them from Japan. Um, it's the same thing with some of the electronics as well. I talk about it on my Auto Fashion Technology podcast. I talk about the trains on my Tetsuro Moke podcast, and it's not because it's that I want to buy only Japan things. It's just that there are things that I prefer and believe in quality, and I believe in the technology. But I also believe that if you can get things, especially a lot easier because distribution is consistent, then I support that. I think that the Hot Wheels distribution is one of the most it just blows my mind. I sometimes I don't even know how cases are distributed. It seems like some stores will get something very old, some stores will get something new, and it's always constantly changing. But for the most part, uh, my my best advice for those who do not want to get Tomica and they want to just get Hot Wheels or so, then I just recommend going the dollar store route, because you'll have less competitors. The people who are usually scalping, or the people who are there for customizing, or for people who are there hardcore, they're usually hitting the Walmart and Target stores, because that's who gets the most of it. But the dollar stores, or even the your auto shops that carry Hot Wheels, or even the Big Lots and other places, give those a try. You might find what you're looking for, or find things that may have come out months ago but never came out in your area. So it's never too late. As mentioned, I got that Honda Civic, thinking, wow, it's been months, I've not seen it. Um, but eventually I was able to get it through the dollar store. So there are other means to get them. But again, you gotta, you unfortunately, that's part of toy hunting. You kind of have to be diligent of going to those stores early. And that's where Tomica, you don't have to do that. You can just say, okay, it's coming out this time, and I will pre-order, or I will get it because it's available on Amazon Japan. I don't have to compete with anybody. It's there, and if it's sold out, I'll wait another week or so, and it's back up. So you shouldn't worry too much about Tomica. They'll always be available. The famous car collection, again, I don't think it's going to be. It's not your typical Tomica release, but they still have some on Amazon Japan, and it's going through the distribution is going through Asahi, because it's a book, it's a magazine actually, so it's a little bit different, but yet you can still get them. They are great. They are great collector's items, and they're really great cars. So, um, and I think if anything is that I think a lot of people would be happy when they get these. They're really wonderful vehicles, die-cast vehicles. Um, but definitely check it out. So, I know it sounds like a Tomica fanboy rant right there, but I do collect all lines. It's just the thing is, I tell it like it is. Hot Wheels, being a Hot Wheels collector, and this is for a very long time. I've seen this, the distribution and the behavior of other collectors and so forth. It's just really interesting. For me, again, how I get out of those when I meet other, Hot Wheels hunters, toy hunters, who are hardcore, or scalpers who are hardcore. They're very competitive. But when I tell them straight out, I'm a Tomica collector, and I'm not here for your super treasure hunts or your treasure hunts. I'm here for just looking for a certain car that I want. It's usually a Skyline or a Sylvia or a Civic, JDM cars. But anything else, I don't care. And they're usually awesome that way when you tell them, because when they know that you're not treading on their turf, they tend to be a little nicer sometimes. Uh, there's some people I know who actually will want to look at my cart and see what I got. That's how competitive they are. But for the most part, I don't want to get involved with those squabbles. There's way too many demanding collectors, and I've seen it before where it can be a little toxic. So that's one thing about the Tomica community. Don't have to worry about that. So again, you'll have to pay a little bit more for the shipping, but hey, depends of if you're going to buy a lot, it all works out. So When I say a lot, I'm talking about 3 to 5 or more. You just want to make the shipping work for you, so that's key. And also, there's other things you can get. Add a book, add other things that are on Amazon Japan, and they get to you really quickly through DHL. Sometimes faster than your own country's Amazon. So, but anyway, everyone, you take care, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.